10" by 10" piece of cardboard, which you plan to cut and fold as shown to form a box with a top. Find the dimensions of the box, which has the largest volume. So the volume is going to be length times width times height. Now the height will be this part folded up. So the height is going to be x. Now the width, well, if we call this, the front will be the length. So this is the length, the width is over here, and then the height is going to be on top. The length is, the whole thing is 10, but we're going to cut x inches from each end, so that's going to be 10 minus 2x. Now the width, we cut it in half because half of it will be on the top and half will be on the bottom. But notice that we're cutting the edges here. So it's 10 minus 2x if we're just including this, but we want to cut it in half. So it's 10 minus 2x divided by 2. And if we do that, I'm just going to factor out the 1/2, and then you basically have 10 minus 2x squared, which is 100 minus 40x plus 4x squared, and then times x. So basically multiplying by 1/2 x to all three of these pieces. So that's 50x minus 20x squared plus 2x cubed. And now we want to find the largest volume, so we want to take the derivative and set it equal to 0. And to make the calculation easy, we can factor out a 2, and we have 25 minus 20x plus 3x squared equals 0. And if you want, you can just get rid of the 2 by dividing by 2 on both sides. We can then factor this into 3x minus 5. X minus 5 equals 0, which means x is 5/3 and x is 5. But notice, if we plug in x equals 5, 10 minus 2 times 5 is 0. So that's going to give us volume 0, which makes no sense. So we can just eliminate this. And if we plug in x equals 5/3, that won't give us 0. So we will use this as our answer. So then we can look at the dimensions. So the length we said was 10 minus 2x. So that's going to be 10 minus 2 times 5/3, just 10 minus 10/3, and that's going to be 20/3. So that's the length. The width will be the length over 2, if you look at the formula here, which is 20/3 divided by 2 is 10/3. And then the height is just x, which we said is 5/3. So if we put it together, it's 20/3 by 10/3 by 5/3. And these are all inches. And that's the answer.